Let's move on to 5A Sectional 11 with Northside. Your alma mater falling in a close one to
Basketball
Memorial.
season, we've moved on.
Yeah, there might be some success there on the basketball court. They lost last week. We only have one 5A team still alive from our area, McCutcheon, traveling to Huntington North. McCutcheon's a pretty darn good football team. They're 6-3. They've played some good football so far this season. They come in, I believe, on a 6-game winning streak. So what do you do if you're Huntington North at this point in the year?
Well, it's a tough challenge for Huntington North winless coming in, and they get the bye as most of the teams in 5A did last week. So McCutcheon, they don't come from a necessarily strong conference, so I don't feel like they're a really big threat in the sectional in 5A just because they're from the NCC, and it's not a very strong conference in football. But Huntington North is just all kind of lost right now, and I don't see them being competitive on Friday.
When you take a look at the score compare, in week one, Marion's a pretty darn good football team. They beat Huntington North 35-0, but last week, or I should say the last week of the regular season, McCutcheon beat them 29-19, so that's a big difference.
Yes.
A 10-point win, a 35-point, that's a 45-point swing.
Yeah.
Is that about the margin of victory, you think?
Maybe a little bit closer than that. You got to look at it. Huntington North had just a brutal non-conference schedule, and we've talked about teams when they get off to a slow start, mentally checking out and just losing, focus. And I don't think Huntington necessarily has given up on the season at all means. They were competitive against New Haven late in the year, but man, when you get off to those slow starts, it's just really tough because you got to feel on paper you look that they're better than a couple of the teams they lost to in the NA8 and weren't able to beat them. So just the non-conference set the tone, I think, for the Vikings this year.